This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by Freshly, chef-cooked healthy meals delivered to your door. Save $40 off the first 4 weeks with code MMA40. J&P Cycles, the best aftermarket parts and accessories for your motorcycle. Save up to 30% off with code MMAN. Vitamin Shop, what matters? Everybody matters. Get 10% off $50 or more with code MMANSAVE. Mattress Firm, brands you trust at competitive prices. Get 15% off with code MMANUTS15. Defense Soap, the ultimate soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes with the new peppermint oil bars and shower gel. Use code MMANUTS for 15% off. Hey fans, it's MMA Nuts, episode 376.
376.
My name is Ingo Weigel.
Back with the MMA show. By MMA fans, for MMA fans, we're walking the line between serious and ridiculous. So I quote Homer Simpson to start the show.
Please.
He says, I like my martial arts mixed.
Nice. Me too.
Like, nice. We were watching The Simpsons. He said that. Fucking, my daughter lost her shit to that.
Is that off the air now?
No, it's still running.
Still running?
Still running.
Okay.
And the quality is shot. So you're looking at like 1 out of 10 may be good.
Yeah.
But then that show happened to have that line in it, and it saved the show for me.
They lost some writers, I think, the last few years, right?
I think they've been on for fucking 30 years. Yeah. So some key people probably died.
Maybe we'll be on for 30 years.
Maybe.
Like, we'll both have like long ass gray beards. I want to look like Rick Rubin when I'm old and gray. You ever see pictures of that dude? He's got like crazy ass beard, crazy hair.
Can happen.
Can happen.
Going for it.
Yeah.
Until you get sick of the beard and he goes, today's the day. Snip,
snip.
It
off when it gets warm out.
I usually go deep into the summer sometimes. As I was looking back at some of our older shows to see.
Yeah.
April, May, I usually keep it going still.
I think we're more handsome now that we're older. We were so young many years ago. Young and green. Now we're seasoned.
Very seasoned.
Grizzly. Manly men.
Something like that.
Yeah. So let's talk a little shop, shall we? I have some news for you. And
what do you got?
Well, there is a Anthony Joshua, the boxer, heavyweight boxer.
Yeah.
Gonna have a fight coming up and supposedly make 20, 30 million fight, whatever. There's rumors that the UFC was trying to offer him like a $500 million contract to fight in the UFC. And
is it to fight under Zuffa Boxing or to have a UFC fight?
It's gonna be a fight for UFC boxing against their heavyweights or something. There was talk about like Miletich.
Yeah.
You know, that, or even Mark Hunt would be a good choice, I think, for that. But do you think, a couple things. Number one, how come boxing makes so much more money than, pays their top fighter so much more money? And number two, could the UFC ever possibly afford to pay somebody that much money for a pay-per-view? That seems like
no. I mean, what are you gonna charge? $200 for the fucking pay-per-view?
I don't know.
I mean, literally, where's the? I guess that's where you got to start. Is one, where's the break-even point on a pay-per-view to be able to afford to pay someone that much?
Yeah.
You gotta be. You're charging $100.
You gotta sell. What?
And how much am I paying? What is that? Is that a multi-fight
500
deal?
million. It's like a contract, for
like
multi-fights.
5 fights, maybe. 100 million.
It didn't say the number, so probably if the UFC lock him up for his lifetime, 65 fights, and if he loses once, he's cut.
Yeah, we're gonna sign you for all this, and we're cutting you win or lose.
Biggest contract ever, unless you lose. Then it's null and void.
If you don't perform, you're out the fucking door.
You're done.
Period.
Yes.
So.
But Zuffa sounds very seriously like they're getting into boxing, man. It looks like it's going to happen.
I mean, why do they make so much more?
Yeah, why?
They're the draw. It's the way the UFC was always set up, was to keep the fighter down and keep the brand first. They could have done this, and that's why you have all those lawsuits, right? That said, oh, you guys sold the company for $4 billion. They kept all the fucking money and they didn't pay the fighters. But there's the yin and yang, because if you pay the fighter, here you go. You pay the fighter. I'm thinking about Conor McGregor here. If you pay the man, what happens? He doesn't fucking fight. No. So you have to find that balance of, you need to pay them well, but not well enough.
Or the Diaz brothers, another example.
Right. You got paid too much.
They made too much money.
They're like, fuck it, I don't need to fight again.
Yeah, I'm good.
So you got to find the balance of pay them well, but not well enough.
I see.
And unless these boxers unless you're blowing the money like the Floyd Mayweather, right? So he can make that money as long as he spends it. I mean, Conor probably falls into that park, but you got to balance it.
Yeah. Something tells me that Conor's a lot smarter with his cash than he leads on. I think
he is leasing vehicles or renting.
It's probably like some weird tax write-off or something. And I bet you that man is a lot smarter than he's just. It's a persona. I mean, the Diaz brothers too, as for how crazy they are. I think they probably manage their finances. They live off of like nothing. They're freaking.
Well, if you buy your house, I mean, pay your house off. Okay, you have no mortgage. So what else do you have? Food,
weed,
and weed. You probably get the weed for free because they're probably sponsoring you on some level.
Yeah.
So,
can we get a weed sponsor? I think if they legalize, if they do or don't legalize weed in Illinois, we should definitely get a weed sponsor.
Well, when they do, got our own strain.
Yeah, the nuts, the MMA nuts.
That's right.
The BBC. We call it the BBC.
Something.
Yeah. You smoke a little bit of it, you pass out, and then you wake up.
Called the rape train.
The rape train. Then your ass, sugar daddy, rape train. There you go.
We got our own flavors.
The rape train. The rape train.
I'm sure that would go over real well.
Your ass is all fucking.
It's bleeding. It's Tabasco bottle. Pass rootins. Whack it off in the corner next to you. What the hell's going on? I don't know.
That's perfect.
Bada bing, bada bing.
But Rodrigo Machado is gonna want to like claim rights.
It's fine.
Sue us.
You get a cut
for copyright.
You're fine.
Sorry,
you're gonna get paid. Pay the man.
We'll send you weed.
That's right.
Probably not legal where he's.
No, you probably go to jail. It's a federal prison or something.
Then he will definitely get rape trained. Sorry.
Only if you're lucky.
Yeah. So there's that. But I got more. But
yeah, go ahead.
I want to show you a video. So there, I'm curious. Have you seen this? This is a little a video. What do you think about this move?
Fuck. I like it. I don't know if it should be two guys doing that move. If it was a guy and a girl,
a wrestling match in Japan, and the dude does like a flying, jumping flip thing, and what do you even call this? This is like it's a takedown of some sort.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy. But I'm wondering if you see, because at MMA, some of these guys are pretty crazy. Could you pull that off, like pull guard, but then do a flip? Like
no.
No.
That is two people working together to get some shit done. I'm gonna catch you, and then I'm gonna jump while you yank me. It's all about jumping and yanking.
I wonder how they practice this. It's pretty crazy. I'll send this to you in case you want to add it.
Yes. Video is always good.
Video's good, yes. What do you got?
Well, Pat Miletich was on the Joe Rogan podcast. It was a good listen, and he was telling a good story. Apparently, back in the day, there's a show on TV, American Pickers, and who's the guy on there? Mike Rowe, who's on that show, was good friends with Pat, and I guess he was a really good wrestler back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, really?
He said he's a tough son of a bitch, but you wouldn't know it watching that show. Yeah. Like, no, he looks like some fucking dork on the show.
Well, Rowe does that dirty job show too.
No, this is a different guy.
A different Mike Rowe?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is American Pickers.
Okay.
So apparently, what he was saying is that they would get wasted and they would be bored, so they would fuck with sheep, and you know how they would rear up and then ram, so he'd get them to rear up, and then when they go into ram, he would sidestep, then they would fucking grab the fucking sheep and then toss them for a loss. And that's what they would do for fun in Iowa.
Yeah, that's what farm boys do. They're all crazy. At least they weren't. At least they weren't fucking the sheep, or were they?
Maybe I don't know. But he told a story. I guess someone, like a lunch lady, saw them doing that, and they said, "Well, you should have talked to this other guy because he was doing other things with the sheep." And so I guess that guy got chewed out for bestiality.
Oh.
Maybe it is the other guy you're talking about, though. I don't remember. I thought you were saying the American Pickers guy.
Maybe. I don't know, but that seems kind of crazy. So they sidestep and the sheep misses, and then they grab its legs and toss it?
Grab it around the head, I think, and then fucking launch it.
That's like cow tipping, you know?
Yeah.
Farm boys, man, they're fucking just get all ripped on some Pabst Blue Ribbon freaking Bush Light and act all crazy, do stupid, crazy shit.
He had some good stories about Matt Hughes, too, and talking about, like, back in the day and all the champions they had between, like, Robbie Lawler, Matt Hughes, Tim Sylvia, himself, Jeremy Horn. So just a bunch of murderers there.
Yep.
Like, out in like bumblefuck Iowa. I guess crazy.
With nothing to do but fuck, fight, and drink.
Yeah. Train. So they had that, and then I'm gonna read this statement, and then this is from Luke Thomas. Tweeted this out. He said, "This is kind of goes into what you were talking about. Boxing stars versus MMA stars isn't a revelation of new tastes or a better way to do things. It's proof that something is broken inside fight sports, at least for the moment. These bizarre distractions of star power are a symptom of that brokenness." What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think the fans want to be polarized. They want to have they want to have like they want to love or hate something. And unfortunately, when everything is vanilla and bland, you can't do that. So the UFC, by their business dealings, I think, has taken the fighters' ability to polarize us out. So therefore, when we watch, I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be rooting for, because neither guy has either got me excited or made me angry. So you need one or the other, right? That's what makes exciting. And sometimes if you have both in the same fight, that makes for excitement, you know? That's where you have the rivalries, or you have two guys who are you can't stand, or you don't like one guy so much that you just want to see him lose. But he's so John Jones, but he's so damn good, and you have to respect that. But there's none of that now. So yeah, it's broken. I agree. What do you think?
People want the freak show, man. It's watered down. You want the weird shit, right? Where's the next weird shit?
Bellator.
Drug-induced fights, right? PED fights. Flavor. People want flavor.
Yes, we do.
That's what we want. Everyone's calling out Francis Ngannou right now.
Yeah.
You had Derrick Lewis and Mark Hunt calling him out.
Yeah.
Who would you rather see, the Hunt or the Lewis?
I like to see Derrick Lewis, honestly. I think Hunt would be okay, but I think Derrick Lewis has got a little bit more athleticism. I think those two will match up pretty good. There'll be an exciting fight, I think. Hunt.
I want Mark Hunt.
Hunt could go either way. I don't know.
But I'm telling you, Ngannou's next fight is going to be boring as fuck, because he's going to pace himself. Like, oh, I learned so much in my last fight.
Yeah.
Like, no, don't learn. Go out with a bang the same way.
On your
Kind of like Overeem, right?
Yeah.
How he used to be all or nothing, and now he runs away to reset and fight again.
I agree.
Oh, fuck that guy. What else you got?
Okay, so there's a video on the web. Drew Chatham, flipping LFA 36, knocks out his opponent, jumps on his back, does a forward flip, celebrating. So he got DQ'd for that. I think suspended for what, 6 months, something like this?
90 days.
90
They're
days.
holding his money, and forgot what else they said, because he struck his opponent after the fight. Unsportsmanlike conduct in hitting an opponent in the referee's care.
Yeah, so, I mean, he's claiming basically that he didn't realize he was stepping on him, but I'm curious, is there a line? Is there a line, like, did he cross the line in your eyes, or was it gray area?
Well, when you're using a guy as a goddamn springboard like fucking Greg Louganis, might be crossing the line. I don't know. I'm not a fucking Olympic diver, but I don't think we should be doing that to someone's knocked out. Well, what if you just stick the Tabasco bottle up his ass? Is this okay? Like, where do we draw the line?
Yeah.
You can't do fucking flips off a guy that's knocked the fuck out. That guy should never fight again, period. I don't care how many I'm sorries he says, and $500. Jesus, can we pay the guy more than $500 to fight?
No, you cannot. Yeah, I think it's wrong. I think it's wrong a lot. And
I don't think he should ever fight again, period.
I mean, yeah, it's not.
You gotta know you know exactly what you're doing. If you knock someone out, and I think the other guy knocked himself out, so it wasn't like he knocked the guy out.
Yep.
Then he goes up, celebrate. I'm gonna fucking springboard off. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck him. That's all I got. I do have some knowledge for you later. I'm excited to share this one with you.
Let me see. I got some things. I gotta refer to my phone for this one. So, watching TV the other day, Ingo. I like to watch the old Strike Forces. They come back on Showtime.
Man, they're so. I don't have Showtime anymore, but those were fun.
And here, Ronda. So, hang on. So Ronda Rousey, they showed her fight against Miesha Tate, when she had beat Misha for the title in Strikeforce. And let me rewind this. So she calls out.
Send out a challenge to Miss Cyborg out there. People want to see you have the first fair fight of your life. I'm the champ now. The champ doesn't come to you. You come to the champ. Come down to 135 and let's settle this. If you still want to go out of the parking lot, my friend wants to put my sound gloves and I'm going to be right there. The loquacious Ronda Rousey is back. You had your damn face on.
I missed that. Like, calling out the old Cyborg.
I don't recall that either. That did happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we ran away.
Well, she technically didn't run away. She fights at 135, Matt.
She used to fight at 45. Then she ran away from the weight class because Cyborg was there.
Maybe.
I'm just saying, just come back. Come back for one fight only. I don't know where I'm going.
I don't think that's going to be good for her health, Matt.
No, I think it'll be real
entertaining,
good.
Though, but it will not be good for her
It'll
health.
be good.
Yeah.
Colby Covington is set to face Rafael dos Anjos for the interim belt in Brazil's. What is going on with this interim belt shit? And can that guy fight in Brazil? Because all this shit he's been saying about Brazilians, that's kind of why Werdum boomeranged him.
Is Werdum going to be there?
Well,
is he going to boomerang me again?
Maybe. As long as you're not a heavyweight, you know, Werdum will pick on everybody. Cocksucker. What? You can't say that about fighters. You can't call a guy a cocksucker.
I think you just did.
Sorry. I didn't mean it. Yeah, I did. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I'll just keep throwing shit out there. Frankie Edgar got KO'd by Brian Ortega March 3rd of this year. He's scheduled to fight Cub Swanson on April 21st. So it's about 7 weeks. So why so soon to have that guy fight if he just got KO'd pretty brutally and for the first time in his career? Why are you going to have him fight?
He wants the money, I'm sure. He wants to get paid. I thought there was a minimum of 90-day suspension after a knockout. Isn't there?
Wouldn't you think?
I thought that was the rule. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's 90 days. So was he not knocked out?
Oh, he was knocked the fuck out.
Is it a KO or TKO?
He was. Remember that was that uppercut that lifted him off his feet, and he was like,
yeah. I find that curious. Maybe it's a mistake. They don't know. They forgot. And
they know.
They're like, oh, you can fight. You'll be all good.
Right on, the man says. Moving right along. We're going at breakneck speeds. So Josh Barnett had his arbitration hearing.
Where's he been, man?
Well, they ruled that he did not intentionally use Osterine or whatever that fucking shit was in his system. They said it came from a tainted supplement. So he got a public reprimand from USADA. That's what he got.
What, did they just stand on a podium and yell at him?
Yeah.
Nice.
So then Josh tweeted this out. He said, I proved my innocence as I stated from the beginning, and now I can look towards getting back in the ring in the near future. The time I lost, though, can never be regained. Should not have come to all this, or should not have had to come to all of this. So this process only took 1.5 years. And there's a couple questions. One, why does it have to go 1.5 years? And then two, is this setting a precedent? Because now here's a guy, if he would have went along with the USADA guidelines, he probably would have been, I think this was his second, even though he's failed multiple times, but he was looking at a 4-year, possibly a life ban at that point. So is this going to set a precedent for anybody else for tainted supplements? If you can prove you have tainted supplements, Josh Barnett just got a fucking public reprimand. Yes, it took him 1.5 years, but now can other people just get a verbal, warning now?
I think they can, and I wonder if, man, I don't know. Ever since I watched all that Lance Armstrong stuff, I think these guys are good at going out and finding magic supplements that may or may not be tainted to like try to use as ways to circumvent getting caught on a test. I think that's only going to get more prevalent that this happens because guys are going to figure out ways to kind of, I wonder if people start taking banned substances that they can't and preparing ahead of time a defense against it. So it's almost like you know, like a loophole you have just waiting in case you get caught. Here's what I'm gonna say. That would be the smart way to do it. That's how I'd do it if I was cheating. You know. So yeah, I think it's gonna happen more. I think. Are
there gonna be suspensions then? Because everyone else, you know, you've seen tainted supplements. Could be 6 months, could be 9 months, could be whatever. I mean, it's all this weird gray area. And Josh wasted, I don't know how much money he said he spent back in the day. I think he spent, and I think Frank Mir was under that same scenario where he spent a ton of money.
Well, okay, both guys aren't exactly squeaky clean innocent, you know, so it's...
No, but...
I think the problem is that it's like a game of cat and mouse, and USADA, I wonder which side they play. So I think they play both sides. So in one respect, they're trying to catch guys. In another respect, they're trying not to. So it's like, I think whatever financially makes the most sense for them is probably the direction they go. And probably pressure from the top, like UFC or whoever they're testing for. I think all this is influential in what they're doing. Because I really believe, I should say, let me backtrack. I believe that if somebody has enough money and is willing, they can pass any drug test currently, if they want to. So now, given 5 years, 10 years from now, if they're keeping blood samples, maybe that shit is, you know,
yeah, it doesn't matter. At that point, story. Your career is over.
But you know, and I wonder if there hasn't been a case where they've gone back and taken money back from anybody. Lance lost all of his titles, but he kept his money. I think Nike tried to sue him or something, but I don't think they won that.
Yeah, you can't.
So it's like, you know, that at the end of the day, that's what you care about, is making that cash. So I think you can. I don't know. I hate USADA. I really do. I hate him.
I do too, and I think this is interesting because I want to say Josh is the first person to go to the arbitration and win.
Oh,
I just would like this. Why do we have to wait 1.5 years to get this fucking process down? And then are you going to pay the guy for not being able to fight?
Nope.
You know, that's bullshit. 1.5 years off, he could probably have at least 3 fights, 4.
Yeah.
You know, some of these guys are fighting 5 times a year.
Yep. That's good he's back.
So it is, but I mean, fuck, take 1.5 years off when you're how old now?
Almost 40, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, if not older. It's a hard 40 too. Whatever it is, it's old. And it ain't right.
Easy now. I'm 40, man. It's not that old.
I'm older than you. I'm gonna be 45.
Cock strong, my friend.
That's right.
Strong like bull.
That's right. Gary Tonon had his first MMA fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a 2nd round TKO.
Ooh.
And the clips I saw from it, he looked sharp.
Really?
Fucking, and it dropped the guy with a right hand, and then later on he had him mounted. It was just fucking teeing off with elbows and shit. So
yeah,
I wonder for him, you know, how long is it before he makes it to the UFC?
Well,
is he going to do some damage?
If he's got decent striking, that's good, because people are going to be worried about his ground game. So it's like you have that like thing where you're like, what do I do here? I'll play my game on the stand-up, but wait a second, this guy can box a little bit. That's a problem then.
Yes.
If you recall BJ Penn, I know you love BJ Penn.
I will see him in 12 months or less.
Back in the day, had the boxing, had the jiu-jitsu. So what do you do with a guy like that? You can't take him down, and you can't really stand up with him. So, I mean, as he aged, obviously, his skill level and things changed. But when he was hot, that was like the thing, man. It was, what are you going to do with him? And if Tonon can kind of do the same thing, it could be quite dangerous. I like it. You know, he's a beast on the ground, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking wicked. So, who do you have in his corner, do you know?
Danaher.
I was gonna say, is he?
I don't know if he was in
tight shirt.
I'm pretty sure he was in the corner. I couldn't because I just saw the highlights. I didn't get to see the whole fight. So, but it's just good to see like someone who's super high level transitioning into MMA and having good success, and then the striking looked on point. So, good to see. Did you see this Donald Trump tweet? He says, "Crazy Joe Biden is trying to act like a tough guy. Actually, he is weak, both mentally and physically." And yet, he threatens me for the 2nd time with physical assault. He doesn't know me, but he would go down fast and hard, crying all the way. Don't threaten people, Joe. Is he talking about fucking or fighting here? I don't know what's
going on. They got some beef. Is that really Trump or is it a bullshit account?
No, that was legit Trump.
Trump talks a lot of shit. He's the ultimate shit talker.
He is. Who wins in a fight? Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
Oh, Biden, I think, will kick his ass.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Trump looks like Trump might have a loophole and he'll figure out.
Called a sniper.
Yeah, right.
I feel like he might do what was the movie Gladiator, where someone comes in and ganks the gladiator.
Right.
But the gladiator still. Well, they both lost in the end. They both die.
You gave away the ending, man.
That's right. It's only fucking like 13 years old or
Still
whatever.
a badass film.
Hell yeah, I'll watch it whenever it comes back on.
Hells yeah. Are you not entertained?
That's right.
Whatever happened to Russell Crowe? Disappeared. He was hot for like a good 3-4
I think he
years.
got a lot of drunken fist fights, and it may have stunted his career.
Huh. Oh well, he's Australian. We give him.
Yes. Did you see there's a porn site that's hosting an MMA event? Let's see. It's the MMA Bulletin said that Cam Soda is a porn/webcam site, and they're hosting their inaugural MMA event on April 26th. The main event, you have Rico Rodriguez still fighting, and he's against someone else. And the co-main event, you got Charles Felony Bennett. Like, look at the poster even.
Dude's wearing a hat and t-shirt. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got a bunch of bitches down here, but they cut
Are they
it
gonna
out.
hold this at a strip club or something?
I don't
In a
know.
boxing ring?
It's fucking weird.
It is weird. You got a lot of news, man. A lot going on.
Well, there's not a lot of like deep news. We can move right along.
Yeah.
We'll do some ass.
We're gonna change the podcast to something else. No more MMA. We quit until they fix their shit. We'll come back to it later.
Just like my fucking computer. I tested it out earlier. Here we go
It
again.
doesn't like you.
No, I think it's trying to install something in the background,
Ah.
so it stunts whatever's going on this fucking slideshow, so I can't make it go to the next slide. Oh, there it goes. Cocksuckers. Who are some fighters that are in the top 5 in their respective divisions that you don't believe in?
Top 5?
Yeah.
Mighty Mouse. No,
I don't believe in him. He's
I don't.
a ghost.
He's a ghost. Top 5 that I don't believe in.
Robert Whitaker. Robert the Journeyman Whitaker. John Jones.
You don't believe in John Jones? Is he still in the top 5?
I don't know. They delete him from the rankings,
I think
so he
so.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
Well,
Daniel Cormier. Don't believe in Daniel Cormier.
I don't believe in this Volkov character, this heavyweight. I think he's bullshit.
He could be. Maybe it's the right time, right place, Matt. For him, you know?
Sure is.
Yeah, that's a hard question. I don't know.
All right, moving right along. I'm going to describe a fight in 5 words or less, and you guess the fight.
Here we go.
This one's very basic. It relies on timing.
Okay.
14 seconds. I'm going to start with the hard one.
Conor McGregor versus Jose Aldo.
No, ladies.
Ladies. Ladies. Ronda Rousey.
Yep.
Versus Kat Ngannou.
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. All right, now moving along. 13 seconds.
Conor McGregor, Jose Aldo.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
6 seconds.
Oh, Todd Duffy.
He was in one of the quicker ones.
I thought does he hold the record?
No. They had to fight to get this one the record because I think they did it wrong the first time and it was set at 12 seconds. Then there was like a big hullabaloo and they got it changed to officially at 6 seconds.
Is that a word? Hullabaloo?
Damn right. I think it's a board game.
You know, I fact checked you on this Recollect because you like to use it.
Yeah.
And I've been meaning to do it forever. And somebody said it in like some shit I was watching, like on TV. And I was like, "There's that word," and I googled it. That is a word. Okay. I didn't think it was. I thought you made that up. No. It's good. It's good. You're making shit up. That's good. Maybe you coin like a bunch of words and put it in the. I don't have an answer for this one. 6 seconds. 6 seconds.
It's
Is
I'm
it?
trying to think how else I get you there.
Is it?
Let's just say Colorado.
Colorado.
Guy out of Colorado. Used to fight. Now he trains people.
Now he trains people.
Fast rooting student.
Is it? Fast rooting student. Is it Dwayne Ludwig?
Yep.
Versus.
If you can come up with the next guy, good on you, because I couldn't come up with this guy.
Dwayne Ludwig. Is it an old fight?
Yeah. The guy was out of, I believe he's out of Canada. He had bleached blonde hair with.
Dennis Hallman?
You know, he had like black spots on his head, if I remember.
Oh shit! I can't remember his name. I know who you're talking about though.
Jonathan Goulet.
That's it. Okay.
I don't got that. But I can remember what he looked like, and I remember the fight, because I remember the other guy just so confused, like, what the fuck just happened? I got so hit so hard. And bad things happen.
Down I go.
Yeah. Like, I feel like we need to fight again.
It's bullshit. 6 seconds, not even fair.
That's all I got. Just times for this one. Just 3
it.
in, out, done.
Okay.
Michael Brooks asks, he says, has Volkov hit his ceiling with his win over Werdum? He says, Struve beat Stipe. Can Volkov do it, considering he seems to be a better striker than Volkov? Has Volkov hit his ceiling? Yes.
I think he has. You put him up against a top-level guy, let's see. I don't consider... It's okay. It's at the lower end of top level, extremely low end. His win over.
He's a top 10 fighter, but he's like number 10. In my book.
He's not.
I think you got him ranked super high.
Let's get him in the top 5, one of the top 5 guys, and see how he does. Okay?
That's right.
Then I will have an opinion.
And then Rodrigo Machado close it out. It's time. # Nuts Rule. # Matt Rage Train. # Ingo Sugar Daddy. What do you guys think of this list of nicknames that I created for MMA fighters and employees? How would you rank them? Number 10 is Jose. It is what it is, Aldo. 9, CM. I got Punk. 8, Luke, Salt, Rockhold.
That's perfect. I like that one.
Number 7, Ryan, Master Bader.
Ooh.
Number 6, Ronda, Snowflake, Rousey. 5, Vitor, TRT Belfort. 4, Jon, Hit and Run Jones.
I like that one too.
3, Demetrious, I have no drawing power, Johnson.
Perfect.
2, Kenny, copy and paste, Florian. Number 1, Dana, Reebok White. I think I like the copy and paste Florian the best. And Jon, Hit and Run Jones.
Yeah.
And Salt Rock.
I would prefer if you do Johnson, if you call him just Demetrious No Draw Johnson. That's better.
That's short. Right.
I like that. But I like that idea. You're on the right track. Yeah. Those are funny.
Would you rather marry a complete female stranger that you can't get rid of, or have sex with the female you hate the most in this world?
I don't really hate any females. So would it be someone I dislike vehemently?
Sure.
Fuck, that's a hard one. Can I throw up while I'm having sex?
Yeah, you do whatever you want. I don't know what you're into, but
can I have
that's what you feel what you need to do. You do it.
I think the devil you know is better than the devil you don't. Sometimes.
So you're taking door number 2.
I didn't say that, but maybe.
Okay. I'll take door number 2.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a magical castle that floats in the sky, or have a magical castle that is underwater?
Underwater, dude. What makes it magical though?
Because it's either in the sky or underwater.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's going down.
Does it do anything for me other than
maybe
in the sky or
there's
the
a water slide?
How the fuck do I get to this castle?
I don't know.
Magic fairy dust? Sprinkle it on my head and I teleport myself? I like it.
I'll take the sky one. All right, fuck, marry, kill, celebrity edition number 7. Katy Perry. I'm going with old pictures because I don't like her fucking short hair.
She looks weird now. That's nice. She got some bazongas.
Rihanna.
That's good. That's good. Cool.
And Shakira. The face isn't good in this picture, but
yeah,
that's not what
I know
we
what
need.
I know what she looks like.
That's what she's about.
You know what? I just don't like Katy Perry. I'm gonna have to kill her.
Yeah. I will take that.
Yeah, I know you will.
I will marry that.
I'm gonna go ahead and marry Shakira. I think that's a lot of booty. I like to wake up to that every day. That's good. And we're just gonna
shake it, shake it.
Your hips don't lie, Matt.
All right, I'm killing Rihanna and I'm fucking Shakira.
Nice.
Knowledge, what do you got?
All right. So I stumbled upon this on Facebook today. This is a sport in Japan. Go figure.
I saw that too. The pillow fighting.
Competitive pillow fighting. Did you see that?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome.
It's amazing.
They're like competing for $1,000.
Yeah, they have little kids doing this shit too.
There's a boss, and you got to try to kill the boss.
And there's a guy in the front or girl holding a blanket of some sort to stop the pillows. It's like the weirdest shit ever. Dude,
yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, wake up!
They start by laying on the ground as if they're sleeping. This is the weirdest shit ever. Japanese,
yeah, I was gonna say.
Japanese people are so strange, but God bless them. They have used underpants they have used panties in the Coke dispenser places. You can buy used panties.
All good.
Yeah. Wear them on your head for parlor tricks. Sniff them. Smells delicious.
That's why people like them. Hey, don't pick a fight with a guy on a bike when you're drunk.
What happened?
Guy's kicking a motorcycle. Guy gets off motorcycle and throws 2 left hooks and drops 2 people in about 2 seconds. And gets back on the bike, and we're done.
Dude, you knocked that guy out cold. Let me see that again. What was it? That was crazy. That guy's head smacked on the ground. He might be dead. Yeah. Don't fight in the street, kids. It's dangerous.
No.
Not good.
I wish I knew the backstory here.
There must have been something happened wherever they were, and the guy was like, I'm out of here.
But this is so fast and violent, and then the smack of the guy's body when it hits the fucking ground. Oh.
Why did he hit the other guy?
Just good principle. Too close. So someone gets hit. Almost always gotta
He killed that guy. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, you don't want to fight on cement.
The street is a bad place to fight. Like, better on grass, I guess, but just don't fight at all. But still, I mean, it seemed like this happened a lot. This road rage stuff, or people trying to fuck with people on bikes or in cars. I think. Katy Perry's titties distracting me. I would like to bury my face in those just for a minute.
I hear you. But talking about the fighting again, I was just thinking back to the days when I would bounce, and luckily there was grass outside of the place that I would bounce at, and they always told us, don't start fights inside the bar. Yeah. Escort the people out and then do whatever the fuck you want. Oh, okay, thank you.
Why, they didn't want a lawsuit?
I don't know why. That's just what the instructions were, so once we got them outside, it was a fucking go time. But then you're fighting in the grass, so when people got fucking choked out, actually, or knocked out, you're in the grass, so you're not laying on the cement like that. Cement, that's how people die. You can fall on the grass and get okay.
You'll be all right, yeah.
Yeah, you'll be all right. It's all good. Anything else?
I'm good, man.
Shut down.
That's been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigel.
Matt Griffith. Here's plans.